offense that we've seen be as incredibly efficient as anybody. What does that entail on a consistent time down the floor?
Well, you're going to see Sam Hauser a lot of the time be the screener, and you worry about him as a shooter. Then he's setting the back screen. It takes a ton of communication to deal with it.
Tatum off the miss from Embiid. Hauser outside. There he goes to set it, but instead it goes to Brown. Now back down on Maxey. Embiid just kind of patrolling the middle of the paint. Brown finds the open spot. He can't float it in.
Good D by Maxey there, matching the physicality and getting a high-level contest.
George tees it up. Long rebound, and a good job shielding it by Hauser.
Right away from Boston, a team that shoots a lot of threes. Everything in the paint. They are getting paint touches, not converting, but also not settling for threes.
Philly 2 for 7, Boston 2 for 8 to start. George will try again. Money!
Well, how about the push Grant from Edgecombe to touch the paint there with some pace, and that first triple goes down for Paul George.
He has been hunting his jump shot a whole lot more defensively. Nick Nurse has loved what he's brought, especially off the ball with his instincts. White got pushed, and a double dribble is going to be called. Turnover from Boston.
Double dribble and lost his shoe. Been a tough series for Derek White right there. We know the plays that he can make on both ends of the floor. Tried to fake the dribble handoff and just kind of lost his footing and the ball there. Right now, the Boston offense continuing with 2 for 8 from the field, struggling like they did in the fourth quarter of Game 5.
Derek White's had some looks around the basket to maybe get his mojo going, but it's been that type of series, and he's still searching.
Maxey, that's absurd. The blow to free up, and he nailed the three. Energy infectious at Xfinity Mobile Arena. The fans have brought it. The team has responded early. Round the fend off. The fade doesn't go.
I thought Paul George just played his tail off defensively. Another good defensive possession there on Jaylen Brown.
Maxey looking to get away from Tatum. Outside for Embiid. He'll try again. Tracked down by Tatum, who started this game 1 for 2. He does have 3 rebounds already. He's been rebounding at a really high clip. As Brown finally gets one to go in the mid-range.
Very nice.
Boston now 3 for 10 from the floor. Philly at 4 for 10, but they are 2 of 6 from downtown. Double now on Embiid. Trying to get it inside, but it was off the mark. Looking for Oubre. Hauser bounce. Brown looking to attack on the rookie Edgecombe. His 3rd in Rookie of the Year voting after an outstanding season. Dump it inside, and Kate floats it in.
Right there, Jaylen Brown. Great just presence right there, but also patience, just reading the defense. Joel Embiid snuck over to help and make them pay, made them pay with that pass to Kata.
And now we've got a foul away from the ball. It's going to go on Jaylen Brown, who laid out Paul George. And a 3-point game leads us to our first timeout on the floor. Philly in the early lead.
Get together.
You know what time it is. We all do.
Let's get it.
Oh, let's go get one. Let's go get one. Hey, big dog. You already know. Start with me and you.
This is the NBA playoffs. The stage is set. The mic is on. There's only one question left to answer. Who's got something to say? The 2026 NBA playoffs.
He's been killing us. He actually cannot contribute anything at all, and that won't be the entire game.
The new value feast is here at KFC. 5 delicious nuggets, fries, a perfectly crispy KFC snacker, and a drink for just $7. Because for a little price and a lot of chicken, the only move is finger licking good. Get it today, starting at $7.
1, 2, 3, make it look easy. Dress left so breezy.
Fresh finds perfectly picked for you. Now and new at Target.
Greatest commercial ever.
The world is huge, but it's also smaller than you think. With unlimited 2% cash back, the Cash Rewards Plus Visa card from Navy Federal brings our members closer to the game they love, rewarding fans of FIFA World Cup 26 every step of the way, thanks to Visa. From new jerseys to game day tickets and snacks. So, gear up, get out, and unlock a world of opportunity. With Visa and Navy Federal by your side, the world is at your fingertips.
You know, paying less for less ain't a good deal. It's just less. But when you pay less and you get more, that's a good deal. And that's Straight Talk Wireless. Straight Talk's always been the same price since they started, back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G phones for new and existing customers on America's most reliable 5G network. Straightforward, always. Find it in the same place you've always found straightforward prices.
Switch to Straight Talk Wireless. And now plans starting at just $25 a month. Exclusively at Walmart and StraightTalk.com.
There's going to work, and then there's building a business with Business Platinum. There's nothing like having the backing to help keep your business booming, or working on the fly with the largest global airport lounge network. There's nothing like closing a deal with an unforgettable dinner, and starting your work trip on a high note with the largest curated global hotel program, while getting exceptional service worldwide.
Thank you so much.
With access to over $3,500 in business and travel value annually, there's nothing like Business Platinum.
This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design.
It's all about you during the Buick SUV sales event. Get 0.9% APR and up to $2,000 allowance on Encore GI.
Well, these two have played so many times over the course of their playoff livelihoods. You think about Game 6's Will Chamberlain had 30 and 26 in 1965. Bill Russell had 17 points and 31 boards a couple years later. Wow. JoJo White, 77 with 40 points, played all 48 to force a Game 7. Larry Bird also forced a Game 7 with 25 and 16. And then Jason Tatum, just a couple seasons ago, had 19 points with 16 in the fourth, which also forced a Game 7. Not to mention, a couple years ago, Tatum in Game 7, 51 points to put him away.
Some iconic moments, and what a great rivalry.
Paul George felt the contact, going to be on the floor.
I was going to say a similar rivalry to Indiana and Butler.
Oh, is that so?
Don't be starting that from here, Grant. Honestly, though, with this ball screen D, it is going to be so important for these guards to get over, and it's a smart play by Paul George, understanding if he's in the drop and you're getting over that thing, if you just put the brakes on and shoot it, those guards have really got to get over.
It was also a smart play by Paul George because it was number 2 on Jaylen Brown. Pocket pass goes to Embiid. 5 to shoot now for Maxey. Looking to put pedal to the metal, spray it out, edge come 3 ball, doesn't go. Peyton Pritchard in the game for Sam Hauser. White stays in there as one of the primary ball handlers, along with Pritchard, who had an outstanding Game 4 in the last game in this building. Edgecombe couldn't get to that pass. Brown does, and an awkward delivery will draw him a contact for 2 free throws.
Right there, finding the mismatch. Edgecombe giving up size on Jaylen Brown. Brown strong and improved post-up player over the last few years.
Yeah.
Trying to deny him the basketball, using his body. Edgecombe trying to get back into position. Brown lost his balance. Right now, guys, only 2 3-point attempts for Boston. Last time in this building, Game 4, they took 53 3-pointers and made 24.
Well, and the question for Boston has to be, when you have the variance of the number of threes they shoot and you do have the cold shooting nights, how do you grind a game out? And clearly, they are going to Jaylen Brown, and that's the second or third time where he's been tasked with getting into the post and making a play for himself or somebody else.
See, the 3-point shooting in this series, whoever has won that has essentially won the game. Meanwhile, Jaylen Brown's going to have to stay in there because of the free throws with the 2 fouls. VJ Edgecombe just picked up his second, so Quentin Grimes, one of the heroes of the second half of Game 5, has checked in for Philly. Grimes finished with 18 points, will score 7 for 3.
We'll see how aggressive he is from the jump. Nick Nurse has been on him to let it fly. He clearly delivered in Game 5.
Maxey with 10 to shoot. Embiid goes to set the screen. Maxey attacks on Vucevic. Oh, he slides through for 2.
What a burst right there. The dexterity. So agile. He gets downhill. Difficult to defend.
Brown looking to attack, and it ripped.
Boy, what a play by Grimes there to jump that.
And it was out of bounds. Grimes trying to say it was off of Brown. Initially, it looked like it's going to be ruled Boston basketball. And let's see if they make the change. And they will. So Philly ball, last touch by Brown. Mark Davis came over, our crew chief, to make sure that that was the made correction. Approaching 5 minutes to play in this opening quarter. Philly 5 of 12, Boston 4 of 11 from the floor. Maxey bounce, Embiid in and out.
But Grant, I don't mind him popping to 15 feet. That's okay. It doesn't have to be a three.
That does. Jason Tatum.
Tatum starting to find the rhythm here. Now 15 of his last 32 from the three-point line. He is really starting to shoot that thing with a lot of confidence.
Vucevic way back in his coverage on Embiid. George fend off, step back, off the mark, rebound back tap, and saved by Grimes. Oh, forced by George. He nearly got the deflection, get it up ahead. Pritchard attack on Oubre, and he lays it in. First lead for Boston. You can feel the wear and tear of this series in this opening quarter. Just 14 to 13, 8 minutes in. Hooking inside, Embiid with a find to Oubre. And a timeout by Joe Mazzulla. He is frustrated with his defense. 1 point ball game, 4:02 to play. Electric in here.
They know. There's no way of a lot of teams to have any momentum.
With hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for everyone.
She sells. You got anything more boutique?
Oui, right this way.
Now we're talking. What about something more family friendly?
Maybe a resort with a water park?
Or somewhere less family friendly?
Yep, one Vegas hotel for the bride-to-be.
What if we hate everything?
We have free cancellation. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, Booking.com.
He's a man with a list. In a race against time.
Do you have it? Things are complicated.
And he's not stopping.
They tell me you're the man to talk to about
cannoli.
Until they're all crossed out. John Krasinski is...
Oh, shopping. Just shopping.
Right. Make every day feel epic in the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid.
What's going on?
A connection you can count on. From just about anywhere. That's Xfinity Mobile. And now...
Players have their bag, but fans, you've got one too. Sometimes it's about showing up. Others, it's showing out. Snacks, chargers, essentials.
It's like 2 different commercials. It's so crazy. I don't know how that happened.
DoorDash keeps you in your bag.
You got one commercial on Peacock, and another one on my browser.
Lunch with the family just got way easier. With 3 biggie deals to choose from, everyone can get what they want. Whoa. Hey, watch the braids. There's enough to go around. Biggie deals for the whole family, only at Wendy's.
You will be restored to regular size.
How long until you can fix me?
NBA stars these days,
they change the game in an instant.
That's why DraftKings Live Betting is built for speed.
With more markets open for more of the game, DraftKings is live when others aren't. So instead of gray, you could be seeing green.
Now that's money.
Bet on NBA action as it happens with the #1 sportsbook for live betting. DraftKings is the best place to bet the biggest stars in the game. New DraftKings customers turn $5 into $100 instantly in bonus bets.
Equal
the
on
crown
rebounds.
is yours.
Equal on defensive rebounds too.
We're keeping eyes on Jaylen Brown and Tyrese Maxey so far. Maxey with 5 and Brown is up to 3. DraftKings is the #1 sportsbook for live betting. To get in on the action, download the app and use promo code DUNK when you sign up. 15 of 14 in the early going here. Nearly 8 minutes gone.
Somebody about to go on a run here.
Hauser's back on the floor for Boston, and Jordan Walsh is now out there after Jaylen Brown had the 2 early fouls. Oubre Maxey,
You
George,
should expect to see some separation. I don't think the team, the nerves or whatever is over.
Separates. Oubre stayed with him. He got the strip. Maxey got there first. Look at the speed.
Nice.
Leave it for Grimes on the finish.
How about the job there of Kelly Oubre on the ball? You've got
I keep forgetting Grimes.
He is just taking on
I'm not putting any respect on his name.
Hauser trying to get it inside. Back out for Pritchard. Wall tries. Jordan cuts. 8 to shoot. Pritchard. Off the screen. Puts the head down. Spins on Grimes. Stops on a dime. And he puts it in.
And pretty good defense there by Grimes. But
Yo,
Pritchard,
this
beautiful
score is...
footwork, getting to his spot. Little fadeaway. Better offense.
He might just like playing in this building because he had 32 in the Game 4 win last time here.
Yo, this score is absolutely crazy. Good job by Maxey. Yo.
Dribble handoff. That drop coverage from Boston. Tyrese Maxey making them pay.
No mas. Literally, if I was at Wayne, I'd be like, no mas, please.
Pritchard was looking for the whistle. He didn't get it. Another turnover for Boston. Maxey's got that pep in his step. Embiid's got the mismatch with Pritchard. It's going to go to work. Back him down. Outside Oubre. Open look. And Tatum swallows it up.
Oubre misses.
3 of his last 20 from 3 now in this series.
Who makes the 3?
Nearly a backcourt. But Tatum's going to step into the 3 and put it down.
And same thing there with Boston. Philadelphia, Joel Embiid in the drop coverage. Tatum coming off naked there, knocking it down.
Tatum now up to 8 points in this opening quarter. Maxey fend off. Embiid right at Vucevic. He'll rise.
He was hitting those shots in Game 5. Off right there in his mid-range game.
Tatum, a jab, drive, and a foul on Embiid.
Nice.
Robbie, right here, you talked earlier about fighting through these screens. A little switch action on the screen. Maxey coming off. Walsh is late. Good screen there by Embiid. And Vooch was back in the paint. And then conversely on the other end, Tatum comes off. He hit a 3 there earlier. Able to get his feet set, knocked down.
Embiid is going to sit for the first time tonight. Andre Drummond's going to check in. Vucevic out. And Missoula recognizing it will send
Vucevic is, oh my God.
Nick Nurse is trying to add one more
That's going to be...
with Justin Edwards getting off the bench. And Kelly Oubre will take a seat.
Well, we need these rebounds.
Not going to play a lot of his bench there. Embiid played 38 minutes in Game 5. Getting a quick breather here.
I mean, they're both championship coaches, if we're being honest.
Ride his starters for most of this game.
Tatum ties it.
It's only been 20 days since Embiid had that emergency appendectomy. He came back just 2.5 weeks later, just his 3rd game back here in this series. All even at 20. Grimes screen from Drummond. Trying to get it back to Maxey. The cut, the float, doesn't go.
I don't think he had to put that type of air on it, Gray. He made that shot harder than it had to be.
Edwards trying to step up on Tatum. Now the switch with Maxey. Tatum, size advantage, strength advantage, but he doesn't have the bucket.
Good beat there by Maxey, taking a challenge.
Grimes fumbled it. He'll go right at Hauser and corkscrewed it off.
That was like 4 possessions of craziness.
In this opening quarter. Tatum, array of moves. Pritchard tees it up.
Pritchard.
Short. Ricochets into the hands of Grimes. Under a minute to play in the first. Maxey with 8 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Attacks on Keita. And it's stripped from behind by Walsh. Saved by Keita. Walsh to Hauser. Open look.
Oh, that's nice.
3.
But how about Jordan Walsh, though, not quitting on that play? Even though he's screened, he stays right there with it, gets a hand on it, and then finds his shooter in transition.
2 for 1 opportunity here for Philly. Maxey looking to take advantage, but he comes up short. Chance for Boston to extend what is already their largest lead of this opening quarter on a 7-0 run. 8-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Edwards with the assignment on Tatum again. Tatum rejects the screen. Thought about the deep three. Now he will load it up. Way off the mark.
Jordan Walsh, as you said, no quit at all. Maxey got downhill, but Jordan Walsh stayed with it. And then on the other end, finding the hot hand there, Sam Hauser, spot up
That was
shooter.
good by Sam.
Austin finding some rhythm
that
here,
three.
although it's been a little bit of a rock fight this first quarter, a throwback game of sorts.
It's feeling that way. Expect it to feel that way as the series go later and later. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Maxey goes right to the body of Vucevic. Lock contact, no whistle came. 1 second left. Hauser won't get to it in time, and B goes down hard. And Embiid still down, waiting to get back up, helped up by his teammates as the first quarter comes to a close. 23-20 after one. The NBA playoffs are presented by Google.
I mean, these teams are dead even. Like, pedigree, coaches, talent. It's just who wants it more. I would personally like this series to go
Nobody
7,
gets
but
the thrill of being live more than us.
So DraftKings trusted
after
us
seeing
to do
this,
this
I
ad
don't-
live from this sports event.
You know,
Betting during the game just makes it even more exciting.
bro, this is
I'm
so
excited.
crazy to me. I don't understand how this happens.
There's so many live options to bet on, like Home Team,
Bro, what
live
went
money
wrong?
line.
So
Like,
bet on all the twists and turns, because when
But
you're
wait, this is
live,
halftime?
anything can happen.
bro, this is a joke.
Yeah, a lot.
Players have their bag, but
Like
fans,
OG and
you've got one
Anobi's
too.
statement game, like,
Snacks,
bro, there's
chargers,
no way.
essentials, whatever you need to stay in it. Delivered at the
Dude,
speed of the
there's
game.
no
DoorDash
way.
keeps you
He's
in
gonna
your
get-
bag all season long.
Yo.
While
I
our
am
nation's best are
bewildered.
giving their blood, sweat, and tears on the pitch,
I mean, I remember
we'll be sweating right along with them. Michelob Ultra Zero, superior, is brewed here.
I am stuffed all at
Hurry into your local Acura dealer for the Spring Into Performance event going on now.
Sometimes you need a helping hand on the journey home. Rocket Mortgage searches thousands of our loan options to find the low rate that's right for you. Mortgages can be complicated. Finding our lowest rate doesn't have to be. Get it today at rocketmortgage.com.
I'm ahead by 10 seconds.
Rocket Mortgage. Own the dream.
These are my confidence boost.
An escape from my family drama.
Mi secreto para brillar.
Sunglass Hut, that's
Final
commercial for them.
touch to my
First time seeing that.
How I unleash my inner champion. A shield for tough goodbyes.
Sunglass Hut. Own your moment.
Taco Bell's lunch boxes, including the
Who we expecting for the second quarter?
Howdy,
I'm
fellas.
expecting.
Hey, Ted. I got the game. You got the game? Now where's the rest of the team?
I'm expecting.
Alvarado was here. Alvarado did. Wish we had some snacks. I know. And I found these berries.
When the connection matters.
Keep the turnovers down. That would be very nice.
That old Victorian house. There have been whispers.
We don't allow them points in the paint.
It is the
Like,
safest.
it's so crazy how even this game is. Like, this score is. That score is nothing. Like, this. It's too even. Which isn't in favor of the Sixers. I'm just saying, like. It's always tough. Like, you have to hope that someone goes on the run, which I predicted, but. Apparently, that's not enough.
Baylor Shireman for Boston as they hold the three-point cushion. Brown on the outside.
Three-point cushion.
Circle his way around, and that's a tough two.
Kept the
Brown.
set though out of the timeout. Mazzulla,
Nice.
little dribble handoff, double
Very nice.
screen there. Brown getting into the paint, making a shot over to
Right, actually, Kelly Oubre doing all
They
he
look a
can
little
right
slow coming up.
Heads come off the mark, and the late foul does come, and he'll get 2 free throws. It'll be Derek White.
Noah, you mentioned Luka Garza on the floor. It will be interesting in Game 5 when he was out there. Joel Embiid went right at him, and the resistance. Now Boston might bring two. We've seen them do that here in Game 6. But I would not be surprised to see Philly go right at that matchup next time down the floor.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And right now, if you're Joel Embiid, 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from the three-point line. Like, you get the ball, you put it on the floor, get a paint touch. Expect the double team may come. Find your shooters.
Just be aggressive.
Settling right now may not be the move for Embiid as he struggled finding his rhythm.
Like him and Nikola just in waves. Like no one can stop you. Like
it's over 30 seconds into this second quarter. You see Embiid's numbers so far, but it was really the second half of Game 5 where he flipped the game. The Celtics led by 13 with about 10 minutes left in the third quarter. From that point on, it was all Philly. Brown short and off.
Brown.
That out of bounds, fight for it, go the other way. Garza can't believe it, thought it was off Embiid.
And I've been impressed with the perimeter of Philadelphia, how they are swarming, making Boston really work and take tough shots on the offensive end.
Embiid right at Garza and he's fouled. Philly knows that they can go right at these bigs. They feel they can get all of them into foul trouble if they play single coverage on Embiid.
That's going to be
the aggressiveness he showed in Game 5 after some tough breaks from the three-point line. That's where he goes right back to it. Grant, you mentioned he hasn't shot it well from 3. He knows exactly where his bread is buttered, and he goes right to it on that possession.
What are they going to do? Like they're literally. Maybe that was intentional because
for Embiid, it'll be the second and third free throw attempts of the night. He has been one of the lone aspects of this team since his return that can consistently get to the line. The NBA family proudly continues its season-long celebration of America's 250th anniversary through service and volunteerism. We honor the spirit, resilience, and unity that have shaped our nation for 2.5 centuries. Please join us as we honor
especially this
America.
early. And
one more for Embiid. 33
Sam
points,
Hauser,
8 assists,
like, yeah, no, they can't afford for any of their bigs to be
25 in his playoff career. This being his 62nd playoff game now in his 10th NBA season.
Wouldn't be so good, I'm gonna be honest. Like trying to run small wouldn't be. It's not terrible.
Pritchard with just 3 attempts so far has put 2 in. Prime steps up. Garza on the outside. Now it's Brown on the attack. Oh, he got Oubre in the air. Savvy veteran play from Jaylen Brown.
So smart there. Jaylen Brown is talk about the season he's had. Was in the MVP
Oubre,
consideration for part of the season there.
Just
a beautiful shot fake. Gets Oubre in the
with
air.
the pirouette, brother.
Maybe a little bit of his assistant coach on the bench, Sam Cassell. Loved that little shot fake. Sold it so well. He got me a few times.
Yeah. Well, you know, Joe Mazzola just raves about what Sam Cassell brings to this staff. The main reason being he knows what every role in the NBA is like because he was a role player early in his career. He became a star player, an all-star in the middle of his career, then went back to a role player. He had every spot on the floor, and so he can relate to every player in this locker room.
All I know is my rookie year.
That's good for players, though. Coach development.
But I think from doing the on the bench game, he's a phenomenal communicator as well.
Edwards misses a 3. Rebound goes to Oubre. He lost it, trying to save it, and the full extension couldn't get him there in time.
And in fairness to Kelly Oubre, he's dealing with an adductor strain. And so the offensive end, he has struggled, but certainly has been able to suck it up there and play defense, guarding Jaylen Brown, making it miserable for him as best he can.
And that's exactly what Nick Nurse has mentioned as Shireman stepped out of bounds. He said he's gonna take his lumps because these guys, both Brown and Tatum, they're just so good that they're eventually going to get off. But at the same time, you got to kind of tie up your shoes again and get right back to it and have a short memory, as he said.
But the responsibility to both Oubre and Paul George of defensively having to check those guys.
Which
they are 2 of the big
very much for George.
Embiid finally drills one from downtown.
That was Embiid.
He is hyped about that. Finally, Embiid gets one to go down.
9 points, 3 boards, 3 assists already for the process. As Brown goes all the way to the rack.
Nice hesitation dribble right there, knowing that Embiid is not as mobile as he was in years past.
4 years ago,
like 6 years ago. To that rim.
I was so terrified because
Edge comes back on the floor, looking to get his offense working. Had that incredible game 2. As Embiid can't hit it again.
He's having good looks with that short roll. That's another wide open shot. Philly will take that every time down.
Just like he brought Kawhi in the Raptors
Brown
for 7 games. Like,
working on Edwards.
what would have happened had he won
Fend
that?
off. Brown, kick out.
I think
No.
I think, this is my opinion, that
Edge come, turns on the turbo.
oh wow.
The flying rookie does it again.
That was a nice jump by Edge.
He put that into another gear going by Jalen.
Would Embiid and the Sixers then have beaten the Golden State Warriors at full health? I would love to see it because Embiid was surely talented enough. Like a 25-year-old Embiid or Warriors with a 24.
And then Garza lost it out of bounds.
And Robbie, as they say, it's better.
That boy is tired. Get him out of the game.
Turning the corner.
What's his name? Luka Garza. We appreciate your minutes, but you got to go, brother.
Maxey. I mean, the athleticism
that
both of
brother
them
is
have as
tired.
guards, and once again, the little things. Kelly Oubre coming over from the weak side. Great defense.
That should have been a basket. And Kelly Oubre still, he's trying to catch his breath. That's a heck of a play. Embiid never squared the basketball. Edwards couldn't get back up underneath. And instead of it being 2 points, Kelly Oubre just erases that shot.
Celtics bench did implore Joe Mazzulla to
Edge come again.
a no-brainer block. Cada sends it back. Brown in the open court, banks it home. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum's
20 different lead changes.
He had 9 rebounds in the first quarter, which is the most in any quarter in his playoff career, which has been an illustrious playoff career that's included 126 games, including tonight. Actually, coming into tonight. Tonight's
Just hear the screaming.
Oubre snakes his way through for 2.
Nice.
Maybe Kelly Oubre can get himself going. Had some opportunities in Game 5 at the rim. Now the active hands here defensively.
X-Cup scoops it up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man. No take. Batted around to the hands of Brown.
He passed up an easy shot, made it harder for himself.
And a timeout called by Joe Mazzulla with 7:53 to play in this second quarter. Major action here in Game 6. Philly holding on to that 1-point cushion at home.
Both teams are not shooting well, but the defense is a big part to play.
So, Greg, how good's it feel to save on your
Teams are starting to let it go from 3, which is nice to see.
You can't touch this.
Kind of feeling a little sluggish from eating all that, I'll be honest. Hammer time.
Hammer time. Break it down. We just put it up.
It feels good to get your savings on.
He's very helpful.
It feels good to Geico.
Yo, what?
Can't touch this.
Bro, come on, bro. This is not...
Grabs the rebound, pushes it ahead, finds the open man. He puts it up.
This is bullying, bro. I would never wish this on my worst enemy. This is actually bullying.
Out this NBA playoffs on FanDuel. FanDuel, play your game.
This is Buick now. Buick, exceptional by design. It's all about you during the Buick SUV sales event. Get 0.9% APR and up to $2,000 allowance on Encore GX.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because a city hotel is right for some, but not quite right for others. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.yeah.
Mission control, all systems are go.
Flight deck. Hold on, I'm trying to new Wi-Fi in 3. So I just basically, watching. So I turned on sports today, and
it's the fastest, most reliable high-speed Wi-Fi in the sky.
So I turned on sports, and
so
this
it's
is what I saw.
Wi-Fi that actually works.
Affirmative.
Dude,
Copy.
what am I looking at right now?
Like, Wi-Fi.
Bro, this is bullying.
Did we mention it's
like,
free?
The Atlanta Hawks should sue for like
Welcome, player 398.
abuse.
Like
what is going on? I don't know.
I gotta be me.
What's your problem?
I gotta be me. What else can I be but
business owner takes hard work and a whole lot of miles. So we needed a serious business card that could go the distance. We chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With unlimited double miles on every purchase, we earn rewards on all the things we need to grow our business. Delicious.
So good.
And with big purchasing power, we can spend more and earn more. So we redeemed miles to travel the country and partner with new stores.
What's in your wallet?
Hey, that's my line.
And welcome back to Philly. You hear us talking about the Spain actors, not because I love Madrid, which I do, but it's the play that's set here. As you see Keita setting a screen on Tatum's man, and then quickly the shooter, in this case Derek White, setting a back screen on Keita's man. And so now it puts the defense in an odd situation there, and there's so many variations and reads off of it. And I'm not quite sure, Robbie, how you defend that.
Your communication has to be on point. Hopefully your big can avoid that back screen. The guards can just switch it out, but it's easier said than done because it's happening so quickly in such a short space.
Keita floater doesn't go off the window. You're saying the ball handler's going to say muy bien, gracias?
He might.
You're welcome, Fred. That was for you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, just like that, we're just tied.
How about Drummond, though, just screening it off. That Gortat screen, Maxey doing the rest. Snaking that thing and getting to his right hand.
Deep ball for Derek White, and a sigh of relief on the Boston side.
That's a great sign here for Boston. Derek White 0 for 4 from 3 in Game 5.
All right, I'm back.
Embiid and Maxey have 19. Brown and
I'm
Tatum have 18. We are all even at 32. Oubre, bottom.
He's been struggling with his three-point shot. Boston keeping.
I just heard Oubre made a shot, but obviously I'm playing it from my monitor and my phone, so Q has the ball. That's it.
Brown, 9 points on 4 of 8 shooting, attacking.
Brown, make something work. You got Maxey on you. A foul.
Philly wanted steps. Meanwhile, Kelly Oubre demonstratively showcasing the off arm. Nick Nurse is saying Maxey was straight up, and now he'll look to his back bench and tell him don't challenge him.
I wouldn't.
Jaylen Brown is just so big and so strong.
The game's too close to be trying to.
Out of the way. I thought Maxey was in pretty good position there, in legal position.
The referees side with you this early, so just let them get the 2. They have been good at the line. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is also this is for my bettors out there. You guys have to, if there's one piece of advice, you guys have to bet these unders. Like these guys, bro, these guys are, there's something. I'll just say that.
At the free throw line, but during the regular season, they just did not get to the line a ton because of their play style, mainly on the perimeter. Tough one for George. There it goes.
That wasn't even that deep of a drop, but Paul George is coming off that ball screen, and he is looking to rise and fire.
Somebody returned the favor. Is it White? I wouldn't be mad if it's White.
Oubre steps up again on Brown. Screen from White. Brown will try. Brown hit.
Oh, wow. Oh,
how did he make that? It was like 2 people all over him, too. It's crazy.
Jaylen Brown getting it done.
I love just flipping that ball screen late. So hard to handle defensively.
Edgecombe connects in the mid-range.
Some shots starting to finally go down here in the second.
He is so crazy.
The offense is picking it up. Finally.
His defense just needs to improve, but Edgecombe is so nice. Especially on those cuts, like it's pretty wild.
And Robbie, you were right. I mean, the drop coverage, Keita was there. Nice contest.
Oh my,
George
had them confused too. That was a decent contest, I guess, from whatever his name is. Nemius. Didn't matter.
Brown, Keita.
Brown,
He came over. That was that Spain again, and Paul George saves the day by being in the right spot.
Maxey looking to dance on Tatum. Drummond goes to set the screen.
I'm not gonna question. I'm gonna, yeah.
Right at Keita. He could spin it in, but a foul.
And Robbie, it's so hard to defend Maxey in that situation because he comes off that screen.
Keita, what were you doing? What was that? That was like a pirouette backhand double. I don't know what he was looking
that you
for.
alluded to earlier, just able to turn that corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Missoula is gonna need to do us all a favor and help us. Like, Keita just cannot stop these guys. He can't stay in front of them. He's losing them repeatedly. Maxi just made 2 free throws. Like, I'm not convinced that this is the way to go. I'm going to be very, very honest with you guys.
Rockets in Houston at 9:30 Eastern. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Maxi extends this
42-36. I guess the run I was referring to was the Sixers here.
Manufacturing at all 3 levels.
Yeah, the threes, like I said, they're starting to come in as well.
Offensive foul, and it's number 3 on Jaylen
Brown, I love you, but please. Brown, I love you, but please. Brown, come on, bro. To Missoula, I'm gonna be honest with you too. Why is, like, where's the offense being ran for anybody in transition? Why is everybody a deer in headlights?
Jaylen Brown just picked up his 9th offensive foul of the series.
Like, he has 3 at 2. You know they're gonna just attack him all game, right?
Guys, Nick Nurse just was talking about Kelly Oubre and how there's not a second that he's not guarding 2 of the best players on the floor in Tatum or Brown, and they've obviously both been great, but he said Kelly just keeps rolling up his sleeves.
That's going to be another offensive foul. This one's on Tatum.
And single-handedly, Kelly Oubre, with his activity and energy, taking the challenge defensively, just trying to fight through this screen. And Keita, that was an easy call by the officials. You cannot move your body there.
Bro, Missoula, sit him. Who is this guy? Like 88. I don't know who he is. Sit this guy. This bum is actually causing us like the game. Yo.
Like he was trying to roll before he actually set the screen.
That was one of the main concerns from Joe Missoula. It's the silly
that
foul.
Was like the silliest.
I know he's got 4.
Bro, that was a rookie mistake. Like, holy hell.
Are what really throw us off our rhythm. As Maxi follows his
Maxi gets a second chance.
Rebound of Drummond. Physical on Vucevic.
And then you got Drummond bullying Vucevic. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is awesome.
Largest lead now for Philly. Another fend off this time. It's Tatum who's fouled by Drummond.
Actually, Boston's lucky they didn't call an offensive foul there. Once again, you see the extension on the right arm of Tatum, but like George was not in legal position, and on the other end,
dude,
Andre Drummond, a former All-Star.
There's no way this team is serious, bro.
Strong on the interior.
3 offensive fouls back.
The change in Drummond's game this year.
Bro, come on, bro.
Over the course of his NBA career, his first 13 years, he went 18 of 140 from 3, which is 12.9%.
Tatum, this your time,
32
man.
of 90, which is about 36%. But at the end of the day, his bread and butter is still on the boards, and when he wants to be engaged, it feels like nobody can out-rebound him.
Well, he's taken the Brook Lopez approach this season, but still, you're right. It's the offensive glass where he can really impact the game.
Tatum perfect on a pair. He's now up to 11. He's got 10 rebounds, already a double-double in this first half for Jason Tatum.
It's amazing. He's averaging a double-double since being back. He has been a defensive rebounding machine.
Yes, he has.
Maxi Cross outside George. Attack on Tatum. Finds the space. Thought he was fouled, and the whistle does come. It will be a blocking foul.
And I like how decisive Paul George has been. He's caught it. He was caught the ball, made a quick move in that particular case, or caught and shot it.
We have a few problems. We have Pritchard
Nick Nurse
on the floor who
wanting him to look for his shot, hunt his shot.
We
hasn't
have
played a lot this season with this group.
Being allowed to be on the floor without being attacked.
Performance here on the offensive end.
We have
teams in the bonus for the final 3:55 of this first half.
Stay in front of a
George extends it. It's the premier weekend in thoroughbred racing. High fashion meets high stakes, and it begins with the Kentucky Oaks tomorrow at 8 Eastern time, leading up to the Kentucky Derby starting Saturday at 2:30 Eastern on NBC and Peacock.
Greg,
you've got a somewhat pinkish shirt today. Is that in the spirit of the Derby?
Red.
It's salmon. Like a salmon.
Okay, so
the Threes are piling up for Philly, as I predicted.
Well, guys, here the last
they're keeping up
350 here.
free
Expect
throws,
Tatum
and
really
the
look to
rebound
take
battle is
over.
not going enough.
Jaylen Brown sitting on the bench with those fouls.
Beat with a hard hedge there, Grant. We've seen almost exclusively drop coverage from him.
Come on, oh, that was a nice cross. What are you gonna do with it?
Great patience right there. Just that little pause as Embiid contested there. Let him go by.
This is a good guy right there.
I like how Tatum is being aggressive.
Tatum is up to 13 or 14.
13 and 10 for Tatum. George, step away. Pure.
The space created there. You got Tatum one-on-one. George getting to the body and stepping it back and burning it.
Hauser off the mark. Rebound Oubre. And then stripped by Derek White. Takes it right back for the Seeds.
Derek White has it.
Those defensive efforts, and now you get to look to Tatum. What a
Nice.
possession. Derek White makes that happen with his effort.
Love you, Tatum.
How about Tatum posting up Embiid there? His work early.
Teammates with USA basketball in the Olympics a couple years ago. Maxi's hoping to get there in the future, and he'll do it with plays like that. Gets all the way in. They're going to count the initial bucket, but it looked like a foul during the scuffle inside. And it'll lead us to a timeout on the floor. Foul's going to go on Embiid, his second. But a 9-point lead for Philly with under 3 to play in this first half.
Step inside the playoffs with the NBA app.
Missoula is unfortunately outcoached. It's sad to see, but that happens. They can't solve it. Like the mix and matches, for specifically the paint area is just not working, offensively or defensively. They can't catch anything. They're getting lucky that they're keeping up with rebounds, but it's like they're putting more effort in trying to get the rebounds than like anything else. And they haven't been taking the threes, so like they're really trying to dig this in the mud.
I'm impressed.
But then they're losing the paint points too. Fast break points, I mean, bro, 7, that's dead. They have 9 turnovers. We are so lucky.
Nobody gets the thrill of being live more than us.
So DraftKings trusted us
that
to do this
we're not
ad
down by
live from
20.
this sports event.
Live betting during the
If I'm
game
being
just makes
honest.
it even more exciting.
I'm excited.
Is there a time
so
I want to watch my team?
Like
home team.
We're getting
Live
smacked
money
up
live.
by a
So
team
bet on
also
all
like.
the twists and turns,
I'm a
'cause when you're
Celtics fan,
live,
obviously, if you didn't
anything
know,
can
but
happen.
I get you.
Yeah, a lot.
He's a man with a list.
But
in a race against time.
You have it?
Things are
during the halftime show, we are going
And
to.
he's not stopping.
They tell me you're the man to talk to about
Until they're all
crossed
out. John Krasinski is.
I would play chess, but I don't really feel like doing that.
Make every day
you
feel
play
epic
GeoGuessr.
in the all-new
Also don't play
Hyundai
doing
Palisade
that.
Hybrid.
Yes, I don't.
Players have their bag, but fans, you've got one too. Sometimes it's about showing up. Others, it's showing out. Snacks, chargers, essentials, whatever you need to stay in it, delivered at the speed of the game. DoorDash keeps you in your bag all season long.
While our nation's best are giving their blood, sweat, and tears on the pitch,
The only person on is XQC,
we'll be sweating right along with them.
Oblivion,
Michelob
and
Ultra,
three
superior,
more.
is brewed here.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Ted.
I got the game.
Oh,
You got the game.
is anybody
Now where's the
playing
rest of the team?
Any slots?
You guys still on that hike? Alvarado was here.
I brought dip.
Wish we had some snacks. I know. And I found these berries.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Well, this was in the previous timeout for the Boston Celtics. Jason Tatum, remember, he tore his right Achilles. This is his left leg. He's kind of massaging. He's trying to work through, jump up and down, run a little bit along the sideline, test it out around the rim as well. But something to monitor, he was getting a little extra work on the back end of that timeout as well. But he is back on the floor, and he looks like he is still good to go with 15 points and 10 rebounds in 18 minutes of action. So much with him after he made this incredible comeback 298 days after tearing his Achilles in that Game 4 loss against the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. He had that extra final hurdle during the regular season when he played at MSG, which he said was going to be incredibly difficult and emotional, but he got over the hump, played well, finished the season incredibly strong in 16 games of action, and here he is now in Game 6 with a first-half double-double.
It's pretty remarkable to just think about where he was and what he looks like.
Good job.
It's like when Adrian Peterson came back from the ACL, and it almost resets the expectation. He looks, now we know he's not 100%, but he looks phenomenal physically.
And he could have very easily said, well, you know, I'll wait till next season, ramp up when everyone else ramps up. But he fought, he challenged himself, worked his tail off. I'll tell you, he's looking good on both ends of the floor.
Absolutely.
Chasing Maxey and the guards of Philadelphia and carrying the offensive load for the Celtics.
We saw that this team had a real chance to make some noise in the playoffs, get it in for Embiid, working against Vucevic, trying to get it back out to George. Repost, Embiid against Vuce, back down, kick out, Edgecombe loads it up. Rebound of Pritchard.
How about the recovery, though, from Vooch? Initially, it looked like Embiid had something there. Vooch fights, gets it out of there, and that's a stop for Boston.
Tatum spin, and he can't make it in. Good fight for the rebound by George.
They just missed. That wouldn't stop.
George now up to 11 first-half points himself, dancing on Derek
Good
White.
George
Step away, doesn't get it to go.
No.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Vucevic really opens up this offense. Joe Mazzulla said similar to what Kristaps Porzingis did for this team as George corrals another rebound. Now it's Maxey's turn. 14 points on 5 of 12 shooting. Embiid fairly quiet, 9 points on 3 of 9.
Maxey.
That is pretty.
And he needed that. He had struggled a bit, 4 of 11 from the field before that shot, but just like how Maxey
they're faster, they're stronger on the glass. They can't, they're like, the finish can't be exploited.
Vucevic 3, and he's in and out.
Wow.
He can be a real weapon, especially in the pick and pop. If they're going to drop, Vooch, he can make that shot.
Only 13 three-point attempts so far for Boston.
Oh my goodness.
That one's on target.
Dude.
I'll tell you, Robbie, it didn't even look like he was on.
Derek White, praise the Lord.
Oh, man.
He's shown all 3 levels here in this game. He has been impressive in this first half.
White step away, and he nipped the triple. So his second 3 now after he came in on the series, really struggling 7 of 33 in the first 5 games from 3. Maxey bounce, Embiid steps into it. Long rebound poked by Walsh. Edgecombe and Walsh hit the deck. And then Tatum loses the ball out of bounds. It'll stay here.
You know, as a shooter, just see the ball go through the basket like Robbie Hummel, and you feel like you're hot and on
Lou
fire.
Williams
Tough fadeaway
shot,
there, moving without the ball. And, of course, that drop coverage just plants those feet, gets right into his shot. And Maxey finding his rhythm here late second quarter.
Nice job from Pritchard.
Pritchard gets rid of it for Tatum. 2 for 1 not available. Tatum will work for a good shot instead. Looking to back down on George. Tatum got it back. Outside for Pritchard. Late clock is where he thrives. 2 seconds to shoot. And he forced it in over George.
That was a good
I don't think
one.
Paul George could do that any better. I mean, he did so many good things on that defensive possession. It's just an impressive and better offense by Pritchard.
5 seconds left in the quarter. And Maxey floats it in. He's got 13 in the quarter. 3.5 left. Vucevic gets it up the floor. White at the horn.
Maxey has 21. They're not losing this game, bro.
9-point game after
Brother,
2.
I don't know what to tell you. They are not losing this game.
Express at the half. Maria Taylor, Carmelo Anthony, Vince Carter, and Trace
They
McGrady
are
in the building
not
here are going to break down this first half as Philly looks to extend this series to 7 and give themselves a chance at being One of the very few teams in NBA history to come back from 3-1 in a best-of-7. They outscore Boston 38-26 in the second, thanks in large part to Paul George, who's with that.
All right, Paul, how are you guys using your defense to fuel your offense?
Games,
just try to make it tough as possible on JC and JB.
No.
Crowd the paint, rebound, and, you know, try to use our hands, get deflections, get out and run.
What do you want to do better this next half?
Same thing we did the first half. I thought we did a really good job. Looking for shots. We got to look for three-pointers. They're there. We got to take them. Shoot with confidence and continue to play great defense.
GG, thanks so much. Thank you. Noah.
Thanks, Ashley. 58-49 at the half. 21 from Tyrese Maxey, 11 from Paul George, 15 and 10 for Jason Tatum. But it's the Sixers in control after 2. NBA playoffs presented by Google. Our coverage presented by Kia.
Do a few stats. Free throws, Celtics at 13. They should be thanking the heavens. Rebounds are somehow
Players have their bag,
not
but
in their
fans,
favor.
you've got one
it's
too.
pretty even.
Sometimes it's about
Assists,
showing up.
The
Others,
defense
it's showing out.
has been decent, but subpar in their front because
Chargers,
they've
essentials, whatever you need to stay in it, delivered at the speed of the game. DoorDash keeps you in your bag all season long.
And they're winning on points in the paint and turnovers. That's just, that's no what. No good. Largest lead too is just weird. I mean, like everybody's just getting worked on, absolutely worked on. Bro, Sam Hauser has a neutral 0. Like, everybody is getting worked on because this lineup just can't take and be. We'll see what happens in Game 7, but it doesn't seem like we have a chance in the. Because
get better payouts this
like,
NBA playoffs on
is
FanDuel.
Terrible right now, and
FanDuel, play your game.
That's going to average out to 50%, and
He's a
that's
man
going to be
with
at
a
least
list.
20 to 22 points.
In a race against time.
Yeah.
Do you have it? Things are
Paul George is on. Kelly Oubre is doing anything,
And
which
he's not
that's
stopping.
Just not okay.
They tell me you're the man to talk to about.
And they're yo.
Until they're all
good have they been on turnovers?
out. John Krasinski is
Shopping. Just shopping.
All right. Well, let's go back here. Let's see what they got here. Oh, I forgot. Let me stop showing this.
Out of all the cribs I've lived in, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, you might fuck with
He has hella
this.
triple get hoodies.
Today's
are
are the best thing in the world.
Go use mine.
Say on God you have.
Let it shoot it. I got.
I'm dead go shit right now. Say on. You wouldn't let me shit in your bathroom?
No, bro.
We not on that level
You're not,
yet?
yo, your doodle crumbs gonna sparkle over my bidet
No,
and
they're
shit,
not.
bro.
You just said I could use it.
No. I wanted you to fucking use it. That
On my clean ass? That's
Yes.
just gay, nigga. I'm gonna sit down and let it water shoot up my ass when it don't even to be clean.
You never ever just want to feel something?
Say on God you sit down on your bidet sometimes when you don't need to shit.
Listen.
You're gay.
No, not sometimes. When I wanted to test it out, I tested it out with a clean ass. In case shit went wrong.
What would go wrong?
I don't know. I never did it before. I never had to
You
shoot in
just
my ass.
said you did it before.
No. At the time, I needed to test it out.
You just said you tested out, not you tested it.
No,
you
I
said,
tested
What
it out.
am I watching, brother?
You see how this nigga trying to?
Bro. When I first got the
What?
house, I tested it out with a clean ass. That's not normal. That's normal.
Okay.
That's yo check. If you never used a bidet before,
no, bidets are beautiful.
Wouldn't you try it with it? Like, just let me just sit down.
No, brother.
No, because I don't know how the shit works. If it's gonna splatter everywhere, like I don't know.
Oh. She likes this.
Wait, this shit don't work.
This shit broke.
Put on gun, you got a bidet.
It's a bidet, it's not a bidet.
Bro,
Silky. Bro, that's how it came, bro.
Okay, amenities.
Yo, he got a kitchen in this bitch.
You the most hospitable.
I can borrow
You're so courteous. You're courageous.
He has a
You so hospitable and talentless.
You don't have a kitchen in your room. I technically have 2 other rooms inside my room. You saw a hallway in my bathroom.
Yeah, but you don't have a kitchen. You have a toaster in the bathroom, though. That's some shit
I
I've never seen in my life.
removed the
No,
other.
but why do you have a toaster in your
It's
bathroom?
not a toaster, Gabe.
Then what was it? What the fuck was that?
It was a gift.
Can I look at what that was?
You're not gonna know what it is.
I'm gonna look.
Go look. Oh wait, hold on. Let me look for it. Let me just look at it.
Bro, what is that? What the fuck do you use that for? Wait, what the fuck do you use that for?
Oh shit.
Wait, I'm actually confused. Like, what could possibly be the use for that?
Don't worry about all that.
Wait, where's the plate?
Yeah.
Just bring it back?
So right here, we actually have 4 bedrooms.
Brother, what am I
all
watching?
basically right next to each other. I decided to take this bedroom right here as my main bedroom. You know, I got the bed, the TV, I got the whole house.
And this is supposed to be a regular room.
Yeah,
gang.
it's a big ass room.
I'm gonna be putting it nasty in this bed. Hell yeah. So right next door is actually my
turn. A lot of challenges on this near side. And it's coming back the other way. Showtime.
Oikos Protein Shake. Up your shake game. With 30 grams of protein, 5 grams of prebiotic fiber, and no artificial sweetness. Because stronger makes everything better.
I can see this being real low key. Say what you want, I guess I'm not even being a fucking like a bank defender.
Really?
I got nothing to do.
How do you think the team
If I'm gonna be consistent,
we absolutely
yeah, it's really
formidable opponent.
An inch to the right. My right or your right?
Oh, that tinfoil is gonna spark. That's why I'm doing it. I had a feeling.
yeah, it's really quick.
Hey, Travis, simmer down.
Like there's an influence of real people here again. Like the follow count is actually
with
pretty.
the assist.
Thank you. Was that the good? Was that the good wheel or the bad wheel?
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Hey, it's my room right now.
Ronaldo.
You know what I'm saying? It's a nice room. It's calm. I stole a Dax Messi jersey, hung it up on the wall.
Bro, Ron be having like the nicest figures and setups and shit. I love his shit. Pause.
Stole that shit! This room I be fucking? You got a chocolate bar on the bed? Oh, little gold blue? You and Jason connect? No, there's no way. You should bang on the wall.
Lacey because he has a girlfriend. He's the only one with a girlfriend. Oh, Ron has a girlfriend as well. Still Lacey. Ron and his girlfriend give, okay, we've been through that. We're having sex like a normal, healthy relationship, but we're not overdoing it. I feel like Lacey and Darlie are probably fucking every day.
Why it seem like you like got this shit? Like you thought about this before?
I have.
Like Jason, wake up!
No. They don't
But
make these anymore.
excluding them,
Sure.
I can't say.
Tell them they don't make these anymore.
Oh, the big ones, nah, they don't.
No, they don't make the big
Can't
ones.
say.
But
Why
it's
not?
fine. Look at my closet. What are y'all? Look at this shit. Yeah, low key. It's fake nice.
Nah, this is like a Louis store.
Mad Louis over here. Damn, I see you.
He said shit like a Louis store.
Holy shit.
Wait, what the
Still,
Yo,
get
gang,
rid of Hennessy.
how does he still have that shit? How much do you think those go for?
I don't know.
That shit kind of look like a drink for Thanos.
You ruin everything.
That's racist.
Alright, listen, everyone's rooms look bad organized. I don't know why and how. It's been a day.
Are we missing anybody's room chat? No.
Right? My fucking room is
Wait.
here organized.
That was his wait.
room?
What? He gets that big ass stream room?
Oh, get the fuck out
Yo, wait, what?
Get out of my bed!
When you get a house this expensive, do they leave the furniture? Like you get furniture.
Sometimes.
What the fuck?
Why do you have all this paperwork?
Explain
Like
yourself,
this,
right?
my house came with a lot of
I
furniture
told
already.
y'all when Jay asked to party, you gotta tell him no.
My skin is dry. I like that. And your friends with
That's your last
Sold as a set is crazy. I'm not
I want to go shopping, bro.
Bro, me too.
Wait, Jason gets this room and that big ass room with the kitchen in it?
Dirty, not organized at all. I just started. This took me like 2 hours. I did this by myself.
Segments are gonna hit in here.
I know, bro. Look,
Yo,
man,
what?
my chat, they love the sim shit. So yeah.
He different. He different.
Look,
You
got
got it.
SpongeBob socks. Not
Bro,
as organized.
that's crazy.
That's my shit.
That was my shit.
This is personally my favorite part of the
Bro,
crib.
Liz, I was gonna say
What?
the same thing.
Damn.
No, actually, I'm not. Damn, nigga.
What more?
That's the best thing with this house, I think.
I didn't even know we had a staircase right here.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know where to go.
This way,
Yo, I'd get lost in
Deadass
this
getting
shit.
lost in here.
Driveway, now this shit is
Holy, yo.
We Deadass will never have.
Car garage and then this too. Gang.
That's
Gang.
yo, bro.
Gang.
This shit is insane.
Another parking segment in our lives.
Now we gotta figure out a way.
Look at the parking! Is that the S680 Maybach?
Come on, look. I pre.
Maybach?
No, don't yank.
That's crazy.
Oh, you got a new one.
Oh my! You just made it snap. Yo, can we show him the court, bro?
Yeah, please, bro.
You should be the most
Maybach.
Now there's no way you're gonna hit
He
anyone's
just
car
spit that bitch.
in the driveway.
Yeah, you be putting water in your mouth and
I
spitting that
like
shit.
this stuff on the way.
Bro, this
Oikos
ad is
protein
going
shake.
crazy.
Up your shake game with 30 grams of protein.
Oh yeah, wait,
5 grams
hold
of
up.
prebiotic fiber and no artificial
Hold up.
sweeteners. Because strong.
They thought we was gonna leave them alone. Bro, no shot. This is real, bro. Nope. We still on your ass. Oh, but wait, there is more. No, y'all thought y'all was done. Nope, we back on your ass. What is this? First off, the city of Georgia, sorry, the Atlanta, the state of Georgia should be sued. This is abomination. Trade every single person, send them to the Shanghai Sharks. Better yet, don't even disrespect that team like that. All that entire team should forfeit their contracts willingly to charity of their biggest hater's choice. That's crazy. Looking at right now, like bro, this is bullying. Like the Atlanta Hawks should sue for like abuse. What is going on? I don't know. Oh, but wait, there is more. No, y'all thought y'all was done. Nope, we back on your ass. What is this? First off, the city of Georgia, sorry, the Atlanta, the state of Georgia should be sued. This is abomination. Trade every single person, send them to the Shanghai Sharks. Don't even disrespect that team like that. All that entire team should forfeit their contracts willingly to charity of their biggest hater's choice. On sports, and this is what I saw. Dude, what am I looking at right now? Like, bro, this is bullying. Like, the Atlanta Hawks should sue for like.
We lost the
80K
password.
subs.
No, watch this.
4 hours.
Watch this refresh. Watch this refresh.
Us. Holy shit.
Us.
Holy shit.
That shit fit in on a K gang.
Holy shit.
Us.
Gang. That shit gonna hit 100K in like 6 hours.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yo. W Core gang.
Holy fuck, bro.
W Core.
That's comp.
W
That's
Core.
But now we gotta do a competition. That was good transitions.
Transition competition. Ah! Yo, he's been crazy. He's been crazy.
Oh
Look, chat. Have we found our three? Did your mods find your three artists?
Yeah, we got him, Doofin. We got him. I think we do.
Gio, do we have our artists already? Oh my god. Okay. Yusuf, we have to agree on something.
Yeah.
What's the time limit we're giving for each drawers?
2 minutes. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. 3 minutes?
Five.
5 minutes? Oh, yeah, we can do 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
So then
James.
how many drawings are we doing?
It's a 3v3.
Wait, I'm gonna check on the chat real quick. Chat, it's go time. It's go time.
Is this the new house?
Where's
Jinxie's probably
You
playing.
wanna party like
He's probably
it's
like
your
actually
birthday?
So what you're gonna want to do now is tell me what do you want to do at this stage of the game?
Group up with my team and team fight.
Yes, but how you want to play it is because most of the time your team they're gonna be running around with their fucking heads cut off. So you wanna.
I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest river. I'll take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? I've been waiting to slide, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh?
For the champions you love, trust Cosequin, the #1 vet-recommended retail joint health supplement brand. Cosequin.
DJ, we're leaving.
Is my old spice in there?
I think I'm gonna stay.
So that means I'll never see you again.
Dad?
Boy, I'm talking to my old spice, not you.
Any free thoughts? I think I need to do more with my money. Should I still be renting? I live with my mom. How much should I save for my kids' tuition? What kids? How early is early retirement? How much is in your 401k? All my money's in checking. What does the K stand for?
Ben, what's on your mind?
Could I be doing more with my money?
Let's look at where you're at and talk new goals.
Make sense of your money with Citizens.
One vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
Match day. Let's go.
Third quarter is back on, and they're getting waxed. Bro, the score, yo, like, what are they gonna do? Score 150? That is just absurd, man. I'll come back for the fourth quarter for the Celtics game. I'll be honest, I really don't want to. What decks do I have? What I need to do is I need to let me look at why does this never work? I want to import. Okay. If I clear this, do this. No. Okay. All right. No. Clear this. Rename. Striker Radiant. Import. Oh my goodness. Okay. Clear. Let's put some
Katie's work subscriptions follow her.
hello. Of course. Play this. But man, this process takes a little bit long. Radiant.
I'm a 100% kind of guy, so I got Verizon Fios. It's 100% fiber internet because I do everything at 100%.
What game should we watch?
100% of them.
She hits a
penalty kick
out of the park
from way downtown for a beautiful shot onto the green.
You either have 100% fiber internet or you don't. Get Verizon Fios. It's super fast and reliable with ultra low lag. It's 100% or nothing. Call 1-833-VERIZON to switch today.
Go teams!
Yep, as I predicted, we're getting smacked, and this game is looking pointless. We're losing by at least 15. But we'll see. Like I said, if it gets closer in the fourth, then I'll play it. I'll play it, obviously. I literally cannot see the card text. Like, that is... That is wonderful. Card info, there we go. This ad again.
Will you be there when I need help, just like State Farm?
Take
Usual, regular stuff. Yo, oh my goodness. Oh, speaking of, I gotta upload the video. So I turned on sports and even better. Just decided to say, yep, let's just make it absolutely worst possible way. Yep, I'm sorry. The city of New York owns you forever, Atlanta. It's just over. There we go. All right, gonna put that to Tiki Talkers. Oh, download the video, man. Can't access media. Even better. Just decided to say, yeah, let's just make it absolutely worst possible way. Yep, I'm sorry. The city of New York owns you forever, Atlanta. It's just over. Even better. Just. Oh yeah. We're getting smacked up still. Yep, we're getting squashed. Woohoo! Awesome. Just had a feeling. Denver is this game's pretty close. I guess we can look at like the first quarter of this game. Dude. Alright, well, we'll have to keep, let's, because I don't, yeah.
At Abra Dental, we make every visit warm and welcoming.
I would pull
Book
up the
today
other
at
game, but I would have to do
abradental.com.
too much, and
It's
I'd
the
rather
latest
just
style,
watch.
more formal than
We can just watch
sweatpants and
these
more
people here.
comfortable than suit pants suitable for people of any age.
But he missed his shot. Christian Brown picks up the rebound. Quickly off to Jokic. Jokic to Brown. Met up by McDaniels on the interior. Hands it out top to Jokic against Rudy Gobert. 13 to shoot for Jokic. Pass back for Brown. Stolen away by Terrence Shannon Jr.
All right, let's see if they can capitalize here. Julius Randle on the mid-post, putting the ball on the ground, backing down. Spencer Jones. Randle filling himself a little bit. Gets the post-entry pass. Here comes the hell defense with Nikola Jokic. Double team. Out to Terrence Shannon Jr. The short fall pass. Oh my goodness. The shot was short. My God, I can't talk right now. Jamal Murray back to the way with the layup. It's good.
And all
It's
of a
11 to
sudden,
13. Minnesota up by 2 with 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. On the court for Minnesota, it's going to be Julius Randle, Jaden McDaniels, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, Terrence Shannon Jr. shooting on the left side of the court with 5:19 to go here. Minnesota up by 2 with Gobert. Conley off the handoff. Over to Gobert. Handoff to Conley. And here goes the driving floater. It's up and in for Mike Conley.
and all of a sudden now 15-11 Minnesota in the lead. Brown.
Minnesota, Cam Johnson, teardrop floater. He'll get one on the other side. It's going to be 15 to 13 now.
I think Johnson's found his confidence.
Pull-up jumper, Conley, up, no good. Am I tripping? It's 15 to 13, right?
Yeah, it's 15 to 13, yes.
Is their scoreboard that slow or what?
Yeah, the scoreboard is slow.
Welcome into the 2,000 people in the chat.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We just hit 300 likes. Thank y'all so much. Let's go. We got Hardaway coming in for Cam Johnson. Naz Reid in for Terrence Shannon Jr. A lot of substitutions here coming out of this timeout. Jokic into the front court. Hands it off to Jamal Murray. 4:40 to go in the first. Murray, kick up top. Jokic, rainbow three. That's too strong. Jaden McDaniels with the rebound. Jaden to the front court. 4:30 to go in the first. Hands it out to the right corner for Nas. Nas the lob. Gobert the jam.
Rudy Gobert, man, lobs it down. That's his first field goal of the game. It's a 4-point lead for Minnesota. Let's see if they can get a stop here. Remember, Denver's fighting for their lives here on the road against a very short-handed Minnesota team. Gobert picking up Jokic, backing him down. Ball's knocked loose. Great defense there by Rudy Gobert. Naz Reid comes up with the steal with the help defense, and Reid scores on the other end. 19-13, timeout once again by Denver. 3:59 to go. It's Minnesota with a 6-point lead. Minnesota with the 6-point lead. Trying to end this tonight. Let me put the series up. It's not up. I'm sorry, guys. All right. There we go.
What's crazy is Denver's actually shooting better than Minnesota. Denver's at 50%, Minnesota's at 44%, but Denver has 4 turnovers, and Minnesota is taking advantage of those turnovers.
We have some donations here.
We got a $2 donation for Big Dogs. Is Rocha 2 walk-off losses today to the Giants? Yeah, dude, we ain't doing nothing this year. I'm not shocked at all, bro. Thank you, Ben Dog.
Ben Dog, gracias, amigo.
Trust in the nerd that chooses Julius Randle's about to have a 50 IQ game.
He needs to. He needs to. Everybody needs to for Minnesota. You're down now. Edwards, Dante DiVincenzo, Ayo Dosunmu. Those 3 guys are out for Minnesota. You got the crowd behind you. Julius Randle, 50% shooting, 7 points, looking nice. Also, credit to the defense of Minnesota. Their defense is looking pretty good right now. Getting some steals and getting points off of those steals.
Already 4 turnovers for Denver in this first quarter, Josh.
They have 4 turnovers, and they gave up 6 points to Minnesota off those turnovers.
It's dangerous to give a team extra possessions in the playoffs, and that's what Denver's doing right now. Chicago Master with the $1 donation. Thank you, Chicago.
Chicago. Once again, man, thank you so much for the donation.
Glass Dragon, the 2 says, guys, the Sixers are gonna force a game 7. They are up 23 points with 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
This is incredible. Oh my God, Philly. Well, if there's a game 7, we got to do it.
Yep.
We got to do it.
Game 7 would be on Saturday.
Not a great start for the Denver Nuggets, says Ann Davis. Nuggets got to settle down. They got to settle down. They had to know, even with shorthanded, the Wolves were going to come out with an amazing energy with the series lead 3-2 at home. They knew the hostile crowd was going to be there, loud. They got to settle in here into this game and force a game 7. So they got to settle down. Making it tough is Minnesota's defense right now.
I go Bears all over Jokic again, forcing him in tough shots, and only 1 rebound for Jokic so far.
Goodman says this first round is the best I've ever seen. How incredible is this, man? How incredible is this first round?
We all had big expectations for it, Josh, and it has not let us down, man.
Absolutely not. And thank y'all for almost 400 likes here in this first quarter. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Tatum is injured, Dinks. He got hurt. He hurt his calf in the first half. Dude, Gordon a calf injury. Ayo a calf injury. Tatum a calf injury. What is with these calves?
All right, we're going to end that Hawk stream here pretty soon, guys. We're going to end that Hawk stream pretty soon here in a little bit. So once again, if you're in that Hawks and Knicks stream, hit that link. Come join us. We're going to end it in about 5 minutes. We're going to give you some time to still hit that link and come join us for this new stream between the Nuggets and Minnesota Timberwolves in Game 6. We're coming back from the commercial break right now. On the floor for the Nuggets, it's Spencer Jones, Nikola Jokic, Murray, Hardaway, and Bruce Brown. Let's see if they can get some points on the board out of the timeout. With 3:48 to go, here's a pass to Tim Hardaway Jr., who knocks it down from the perimeter. It's a splash for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic with his 3rd assist of the game. Now here come the Minnesota Wolfpack with Randall, McDaniels, Gobert, Naz Reid, and Bones Highland. And we're already going to get a foul on this side by Spencer Jones. If you're just tuning in, the Nuggets are wearing their white uniforms here at home. On the road, I'm sorry. Nuggets in their white uniforms on the road. Minnesota in their black throwback jerseys as they were wearing in games, their first 2 games at home. Their black jerseys, Minnesota shooting on the left side of the screen. It's Minnesota basketball. 11 on the shot clock. Here's a pull-up from the mid-range. Jaden McDaniels knocks it down and gives the Minnesota Timberwolves a 5-point lead, 21-16. Jaden McDaniels, his first bucket of the night. Here's Murray. To the right corner goes Bruce Brown. In the right corner, 12 on the shot clock. 3:10 to go. Ball's knocked loose out of bounds, and it's out of bounds off of the Nuggets. Once again, look at the Minnesota defense. This time, Randall causing havoc and creating that turnover, Rocha.
Incredible, Josh. I'm loving this effort from them right now.
Okay, it's Minnesota basketball. We see those donations. We're ready just a second. Bones driving the lane, and he'll be fouled by Nikola Jokic. Folks, that's a shooting foul. And to the free throw line for 2 shots is Bones. We have a $5 donation from QB Killer. Says, what's up, boys? I had the Knicks to win 3 quarters in a row and 76ers 3 in a row. If Sixers win 4th quarter, I win my parlay 14-1. Let's go.
And you're looking in great shape right now, QB Killer. Let's go. Good luck, bro.
QB Killer with a $7 dono showing the love. He's on a roll right now, QB. Let's go. Rob Richardson with a $5 dono. Our guy, my homie right there, Rob Richardson. I hope Io goes off again just to make Reisendorf look even worse. Inexcusable to let him leave for minimal compensation. Io DeSumo was out tonight. Unfortunately, he's out due to a calf injury. It sucks because he was rolling in this series, man. He was doing pretty damn good. And you know what? We are going to regret not getting more from him because he is going to be a stud and a star in this league, man. He's still young, and look how poised and ready he is for this moment. It sucks he's out tonight. Back the other way, we got a driving layup baseline from Jamal Murray. Murray cuts the lead to 4 points, 22-18. Rob and QB Killer, thank you so much, guys. It's Minnesota basketball. 2:35 of the go. Nas drives the hill and one on a floater. Fouled by Tim Hardaway Jr. Nas Reed puts the Wolves up by 6, and he's got a free throw. Fouled by Tim Hardaway.
Minnesota's doing a damn good job once again attacking this Denver defense, man. Holy smokes.
You might make a good point there, Showtime, talking about the soft tissue injuries to these players because they play so much, so young. And they do a lot of wear and tear on the body and the pace of play that goes with it as well, man. The free throw was missed by Nas Reed, so no and 1. 24-18 deficit for the Nuggets. They bring up the ball with Murray, Jokic, Johnson, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Bruce Brown. Cam Johnson to Jokic. Back to Cam Johnson up top. Rudy Gobert in front. He'll pull up for a deep shot, and he knocks it down in front of Gobert. Cam Johnson with a deep splash to cut the lead to 3. 2:10 to go. Rudy Gobert fakes the handoff. Heads off instead to Bones Highland on the far side wing. To Reed. To McDaniels. Pull up, contested 3. He gets it right back, baby. Jaden McDaniels between the eyes of Tim Hardaway Jr. And that's only the second made splash for the Wolves. But now they have a 27-21 lead. Jokic, handoff to Tim Hardaway. Back to Jokic. Handoff to Cam. Pulls off the screen to the right corner. Pull up 3. Tim Hardaway misses, but he's fouled by Jaden McDaniels shooting 3. Tim Hardaway Jr. looks to have 3 free throws coming his way.
It's not the first time he's been foul shooting a 3. Remember, he had a 4-point play a couple games ago, did Tim Hardaway.
Oh, my goodness. And we just hit 400 likes here in the first quarter. 400 in the first quarter. Nuggets fans, Wolves fans, Hoop fans, throwing it down. Thank you. Tim Hardaway, first free throws up, and it's good. He's got 2 more coming.
2. Hardaway averaging, 10 points a game this series. 40% shooting from the field. See if he can make his next 2, Josh. That one is up and good, and now 27-23, Minnesota leads it. Terrence Shannon Jr. going to check in. Daniels Jones in for Murray. Thomas Jones in for Jamal Murray. Good job there by McDaniels. Outside that foul, excellent back-to-back buckets for him. Hardaway, his 3rd free throw. He makes all 3.
And he cuts the lead, 24-27, 3-point game with 1:40 to go. Bones will bring up the ball quickly into the front court for Minnesota, going from right to left in their black uniforms here at home. At the Target Center, Nuggets in their white uniforms, shot clock to 10. Not in the cross court. He's going to cross up Bruce Brown. Bruce, he's got some cookies. He ripped them. Bruce running ahead to Tim, and he'll lay it in for 2. Milking cookies for the Nuggets. Cuts the lead to 1.
Now it's different playing the defense of back-to-back possessions.
Bones Highland to the front court. It's a 27-26 lead. Minnesota had some momentum, lost here a little bit. Shannon Jr., he just trips, and he's going to be fouled, they're saying, by Nikola Jokic. Jokic says, wait a minute, I didn't touch you. You just fell, and you're going to call me for a foul? Well, they do. They do.
That's his 2nd personal foul for Jokic. kind of shuffled into him.
They're saying enough contact. That's a personal foul by Jokic, and he's arguing with the referee. That puts Minnesota at the line, shooting 2 free throws. Shannon Jr.'s up and good. First free throw is up and good. So that's going to put the Minnesota Timberwolves in the bonus then.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 7 points now for Terrence Shannon in his first quarter.
Thank you guys so much for 2.6 thousand people here watching and listening. I hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast. Thank you for supporting the stream. First free throw was good. Second free throw was good by Terrence Shannon Jr. And now here comes the Denver Nuggets into the front court.
Tim Hardaway.
That was Bones Highland. I'm sorry that knocked down those free throws. I'm sorry.
Bruce Brown for 3, no good, and Bones Highland with the rebound.
I apologize. That was Bones Highland that shot that free throw.
Terrence Shannon will have it off the intercepted by Tim Hardaway Jr. Jokic, Johnson, and the foul, Cam Johnson. Oh, he's so back in this series. Had a great game last game, and now already 9 here tonight.
And we got a free throw coming up. And 1.
Yes, sir.
This could tie the game.
That's a foul by Terrence Shannon Jr. Jokic is going to check out. Zeke Naji's going to check in. Yo, Juicy, 5 gifted membership.
Juicy with 5 gifted. Who do they go to, Roach?
They go to Holo, Jock, and Debugs Guy. Welcome, y'all.
And with that, guys, refresh your apps, desktop, access to custom emotes. Shout out to Juicy. Thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships to the chat. Thank you, Juicy.
Bones contested 3, missed it. Cam Johnson with the rebound. Denver can take the lead.
Oh, we're tied up at 29 with 19 seconds here. And, the ball's knocked loose out of bounds. Oh, we're going to get a foul. I thought that was knocked out of bounds. No, they're going to Jalen Clark with the personal foul, which will send Cam Johnson to the line for 2 shots. 2 free throws coming up.
He kind of pushed Johnson towards the sidelines, but I think that's marginal contact right there, man.
Juicy, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Wow.
And thank you for the 5 gifted. It's all good.
Appreciate you, bro. Cam Johnson misses the first. Paul don't lie?
Paul don't lie, apparently. You know what they say. Or, as Rasheed Wallace puts it, Paul don't lie. Paul don't lie. JC the T-Man says, welcome to the Sports Fury newcomers. JC welcomes the new members thanks to Juicy.
Let's go.
Paulo says, thank you for the membership. Didn't get to see who sent it. That was Juicy in the chat who sent it. Okay, JUSI, who just sent you that gift.
Cam, second one, good Josh. 30, 29, 17 seconds to go in the first quarter.
No shot clock for Minnesota with Rudy Gobert, Conley, Terrence Shannon Jr., Nas Reed, and Bose Highland on the floor. Shannon Jr. picked up by Cam Johnson around the logo. High screen, Conley, brought on the strip switch, driving, layup missed by the Wolves, and that's going to do it for the first quarter.
30 to 29 Denver. After all that, they end up being up by 1 point. They turned the ball over a lot. They turned the ball over 5 times, but they still shot 61% in that first quarter, did Denver. While Minnesota, they shot 48% and only turned the ball over twice.
Just twice?
Just twice.
You said Minnesota?
Yeah, Minnesota.
They have 3 turnovers.
Oh, 3 turnovers. What is?
They got 3 turnovers, and they gave up 7 points the other way.
Okay.
So they each gave up 7 points off the turnovers.
After 1 quarter, your leading scorers for Minnesota is Terrence Shannon Jr. with 8 points. Julius Randle has 7.
7. Michael Evans with a $2 donation says, you guys need a vacation after the finals. Love. Michael, thank you for the $2 donation. But no vacation here. Rocha might take a vacation, but as soon as the NBA finals is over, it's all in on the WNBA. I mean, we're already going to start mixing again here next week as the WNBA season begins. But no breaks. And then as soon as the WNBA season comes to a close, it's the NFL season. And then late October, the NBA season comes right back around. No vacations.
Let's go, baby. It's work, 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 baby. Hey, appreciate the 2, though, bro.
Michael, thank you so much for the 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, who's ever still in this
I am
New York
getting
stream,
off.
ready to go ahead and end it.
Yeah.
Here's the link to the...
I am definitely going to be getting off now. I will post about the end of this game. I'm be honest, I just don't want to be on too long. That's the only thing. It seems like we're not making any progress on the Boston side, so we will be back for Game 7. That should be, today is Thursday, that should be Saturday for the decisive Game 7. The Knicks, great job. Atlanta, you're sorry. And Denver loses this game, that'd be nice, but if they do lose, then expect a lot of big trades coming, which would be really good for Nikola, potentially, but that's pretty much it. That's the end of the stream. Peace.